Today we're actually going to be reacting to or kind of watching J-Card's video. I had seen that he just posted this, trying to rally up other channels, proving demons. Instagram posts are something else. So as we all know, just a few days ago, there was a certain live stream that kind of went out, and it was just very disappointing to see. And then to see other creators in the chat kind of supporting him and backing him up, knowing that there were no receipts shown. It was just, I feel like a lot of us definitely saw that and kind of had mixed feelings about it. And the interesting thing is that if you go to the live stream and you go to the comments below, a lot of them are also agreeing. We're like, where are the receipts of these allegations, these accusations being said? You're claiming that a certain person said some things, yet no receipts were ever shown. It was hearsay. He said, she said, that's all that ever was. But then obviously Beardo comes out and he comes with all the receipts, all the footage, everything. So it's not a good look. And it seems like there's no apology. There is no nothing. And I definitely had some mixed feelings about it. That's why I wasn't sure if I just wanted to do my own video, leave it be, and then Geek actually posted this video, and I was like, okay, what else is going on? Because all I've seen is a live stream, and I thought it kind of just ended there, tit for tat. We're just gonna leave it as is, but I guess there's more to it now, so we'll see. There's just been so much toxicity. I've seen it too on other, like, I'm not gonna name names, but I've definitely seen it on other channels, other creators, comments down below. I've definitely seen it in other areas. And sometimes I feel like it's a lot of misinformation, maybe misunderstanding sometimes, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot of like toxicity, I guess you can say, is really the only word right now.
Maniacs, welcome back to the channel, your local bedhead here. So I wanted to go ahead and talk about something here really quick that not a lot of people are talking about, which is Proving Demons Instagram right now. I can see what's going on here. And I can understand the guy being stressed out. I can understand the guy being a little bit worried that people are all starting to turn on him, which that's going to happen. That's going to happen. You can't just blatantly lie and be called out for it and then some guy to show the receipts and for people not to have a reaction to that.
See, and the thing is, you can't be shocked. You came on this live stream. You kind of... To me, it's like you came with a motive. You kind of knew what you were doing. I feel like the timing was also something that maybe they considered. But it's like, why would you do a whole live stream? You had a whole notebook of like what to say, who said it, who's also backing you up. Other like supporters and like other creators are also supporting what you're saying. And that Beardo's a bully, this and that. And then no receipts shown. No receipts, just your own notes. That's it.
Kind of like how you wanted a reaction out of that femur bone being put in that wall. You're going to get a reaction for being caught and lying. I've been kind of keeping up to date with the social media posts of this guy, and today he's been really just going on Instagram and really posting a lot of stories about some interesting things that I'm not sure looks really good on him at all. He called you out. He rightfully had the right to do it. He had the right to do it. And consistently saying that Beardo is in his room jerking himself and everybody's an idiot is not going to help you in this situation because it's blatantly obvious that you got caught lying. Complain and be mad about it as much as you want. The reality is, once proof and evidence has been shown, there's really no arguing with it.
Yeah.
Even your own audiences are beginning to see that you're just continuously lying to their faces, and they're not proud of that. They're not happy about it. It can taint your image. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what he's been saying on Instagram because I find it insanely ridiculous and I find it insanely horrible. It's an interesting response and it's an interesting... It seems like he's trying to rally people to defend him on social media and YouTube. And we're going to talk about why that's just simply not happening.
Here we go.
So let's go ahead and take a look at Proving Demons post really quick. My guy, you are continuously running your name through the mud. Yourself. You're not taking accountability for anything. You've been called out, blatantly called out, and you're just simply ignoring it. You don't want to take the responsibility, and that's up to you at the end of the day, but then you can't blame anybody for feeling the way they feel about it. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of his Instagram stories. And I've already looked at them, but this is what he's been saying on Instagram.
I never thought I'd see the day where I'd have to see Beardo explain to me why he had his dick in another dude's mouth. Oh, I swear to God, man, it was just normal back in the day. We just didn't have any youth clubs. We just suck each other's dicks for fun, man. I swear, it's not what you think.
Which is stupid. The reason why he has to explain is because you went and found the picture and posted it all over social media trying to make him look bad. And yet Beardo's the bully.
This is crazy.
And the way you're acting and laughing about it is making you look very unhinged, I gotta say. That was not impressive at all. Anyways, let's keep going. Again, the reason why he is now talking about it and explaining himself is because you brought it up. I don't know what else you want.
Nah, that was mean. But don't ever insinuate me in being a wrong one ever again. Anyway, I'm off to France, everyone. New content coming soon.
So my thing is, if you just, oh my God. So you posted that on your Instagram stories or whatever. And now you're like, you know what? That was kind of mean. Why not take it down? Why not take down the freaking story if you yourself think, you know what? It's kind of a little uncalled for. Kind of mean for me to say. Why not take it down or at least apologize for it?
Love you all.
Right. Listen, respected YouTubers, you better fucking thank me for this one because I took one for the fucking team. Y'all fucking hated Beardo.
Oh, yes. Okay. So what he's talking about is the fact that he mentioned all of these other YouTube content creators who apparently wanted him to say something, right? They wanted him to like defend them and yada, yada, yada. Well, apparently what I'm hearing is that Andrew even took some things out of context with their stories too. And apparently a couple of them were shocked about that. Yeah. So
yes. So I'm going to read it because I had seen this where Ghost of Britain was like, no. That's not how I said it. That's not what I did. He called me for questions. I answered them and I didn't realize this is how they were going to be portrayed. But Beardo gets scared. Obviously, we all know Beardo. In the interest of fairness and truth, Ghost of Britain stated they had no Facebook messaged me, nor blocked me. It seemed to be a glitch. That is 100% true. I've also found the email exchange between us, which was very pleasant. So now I'm at a dilemma. Did Andrew take a very innocent comment and twist it to his narrative, or was there a little more to it? I can't tell because of the lack of proof that end. But it appears that Ghost of Britain may have been misquoted or worse by Andrew. So also in the interest of fairness, I'll update the thumbnail and video description to reflect this. See, that's really nice of him. He didn't have to do that, but because he said, you know what, whether what he said was taken out of context or not, I'm just going to update the freaking thumbnail. You know, it's not a big deal to him. While my outburst at Ghost of Britain came from a place of anger, it may be that they were also used in a lie, although that cannot be proved. Fact is, I never said transcript, I said short form content. Yes. That's just, see, and that's the thing. A lot of people, and I've seen other, see, I'm trying to not be super biased when it comes to this, but it's hard because I have seen these comments made by like other creators, whether they're big or small. But where they say a lot of debunkers and like a lot of people in this community, like if they're wrong, they won't admit it. They won't take accountability. Like if they mess up, if they're wrong, if they accidentally said something that wasn't true, they won't come out with the truth, or they won't like apologize and say I was wrong. Like that's not the case for a lot of like debunking channels that I watch. A lot of them definitely do. Like if they messed up, they messed up, and they'll most of the time either do a community post, they'll apologize to the actual person, they'll even do another video to kind of just do an update. But see, like right here, prime example. But the debunkers are the toxic ones, right? Beardo literally, never mind. Let's keep going.
apparently he's doing stuff like that. So it's with no surprise that none of these content creators are defending him at this point.
Yeah.
First off, they saw him get caught lying and using things and weaponizing things, so they're not jumping on his side right away, because it's like, we can't really defend that. When evidence has been shown, we can't really argue with that. Like, that's, yeah, no, Andrew, you made that decision.
See, but I will say the ones that I did notice that were still kind of backing him up while watching the live stream, because that was a hard watch. If you saw the live stream, Ghost Club Paranormal was there backing him up. There was a solutions guy also backing him up, saying, yes, haters, toxic, this and that. It's like, if you want to be in denial, that's on you. But like, so if something's wrong, something's wrong. Like, you have to admit the truth sometimes.
Decision to say that stuff. We did not. So, like, don't drag us into that. And it seems like now he's actually asking them to jump on YouTube and
jump
start
on the train.
making videos about Beardo.
My God. He's calling for help.
Because he cannot handle the stress of what
Literally.
he chose to do.
And I'm going to be honest with you, because I'm the guy that always fucking says something. His audience are absolutely fucking idiots, okay? I've been accused of murder,
child abuse,
Which
women abuse.
I have not seen any of that stuff.
Yes.
Woman abuse, child abuse, murder. I have not seen any of that stuff, and I obviously don't recommend and encourage people to do that kind of shit. I think, that's not what this is obviously about. To me, this is just simply about calling someone out for lying and weaponizing something and taking things out of context. It has nothing to do with like calling the guy names and anything like that. It's just doing what is right and defending yourself in a situation where Beardo obviously needed to defend himself. That
Yeah, exactly like J-Card said, like those are some pretty big allegations. If anyone had ever said, hey, this and that, murder, child abuse, like I say, all those types of things, those are pretty big allegations and accusations, but they were not made. I think it really seems like Andrew just misunderstood maybe like what Beardo had said, because Beardo literally went back, found all the videos, found all the footage. He's like, I know I didn't say that. Put out the video, put out exactly what he said, and his words were basically twisted in a way, and that's not what Beardo said. That's not what he said. So for you to get mad at something that didn't happen, to get mad at something that Beardo didn't do, like, you have to just go back and watch the actual videos, like the whole videos of him not saying those things, because now you're calling all of us idiots.
That kind of shit, I don't recommend people doing, and I think it's tasteless. So please do not be going out in comment sections and like really just going after people like that, because it's not necessary.
Yeah,
obviously,
no hate.
Beardo handled it in a very mature way. He handled it in a fashionable way and a badass way. So there's really no need for that. Yeah, he's going after the audience now of Beardo, calling them a bunch of idiots, when clearly and obviously, no, they see the facts in their faces. It's not even just Beardo's audience. It's your audience too who's seeing it. So don't act like it's just Beardo's audience in the comments.
Look, I'll do you one better. We're going to go to the live stream right now, and we're going to look at the comments below. And this is from his live stream. This is part of his own community. It's not even just us, like the debunking community coming after. No, it's also part of his. I have seen comments where they're saying, like, Andrew, I've been subscribed to you for so long. This is not right. What you're doing is not okay. Okay, so hopefully you can see my screen. But look, this is the actual live stream. Yes, it is still up. But look at the comments. Go down. This is literally... I've been watching you for a long time, but I have to say I'm really disappointed in you. Beardo is the farthest thing from a bully. Debunkers are not toxic. They're just stating facts. Even if something is said that maybe we misunderstood, or maybe a debunker misunderstood, right? They normally, like from what I've seen, even come out with a video and apologize. Like, they're very apologetic if something came out wrong. Andrew, if you had these issues 8 years ago with different creators, the common denominator in the drama is you. I'm not going to say that one. Beardo has receipts on his latest video. You might want to learn what the meaning of bullying is, because this rather screams of it and your past actions. You showed no proof of anything, but Beardo has on his video. So like, if you can just keep scrolling, like most of these comments are like, you know what, Andrew, you're not in the right. You're not in the right.
The difference is Beardo's laying out facts and evidence. That's the difference. And you're just sitting there calling him names, his audience names, and you're hoping now that people are just going to be like, well, you know what? We probably were a little bit too harsh. You guys were fucking, and then you're here saying they're idiots. It's like, you really think people are going to back you at this point? I don't really know, man. I'm just
so bad.
This is what I'm seeing, and I'm not really impressed myself.
Right, I'm doing this knowing full well I'm going to end up in this next fucking video while he sat there jerking his little dick, while his thousands of rats, while he plays his magic flute, sit there and go, oh yeah, we got him. No, you all sit there and believe in fucking lies, but I'm asking you guys, stop being fucking pussy. If you want to change on the fucking internet, actually do something about it.
You know what? Why don't you take the first step forward? If you want to change, do the change. Are you serious? Like, you're being so rude, so disrespectful, and for what reason? I think this is insane. This is insane. You're putting this on your own platform. It's kind of showing the type of person you are to be saying these types of things. It's so rude and disrespectful. Like,
I mean, I'm doing this for you guys. You know, damn
don't do it for us.
Like, you're trying to be the
or
head
for your community
and the start of this like rebellion against the debunking community or the debunking channels. Like, yeah, let's get them, guys. Let's do it. Let's get together and do it. And look, nobody's gonna jump on this train. I would pray, and God, I would hope so. Not, especially if you're leading it, I would certainly not jump on this train, because yeah, you've just been called out, and evidence has been just blatantly thrown in everybody's faces, and I'm not even sure if they were expecting all of that evidence to be thrown into their faces. So Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if most of them are just taking a few steps back and like, yeah, we probably should not say nothing on this. This is
No.
pretty bad.
I don't understand why everyone is really trying to come after Beardo. Are you really surprised that Beardo is clapping back and actually showing the receipts and showing that he has not done these things? Like, it's insane. It is insane that some creators out there really want everyone to jump on the bandwagon and go after someone that has not done these things, has not done these accusations. Like, that's... You really sometimes just have to kind of take a step back and then look at everything, look at all the evidence, all the facts, all the truth out there and be like, okay, am I in the wrong? You know?
This is pretty bad. You can't argue with evidence. I'm sorry. I don't care what channel you are.
You can't.
If this guy's been called out for a lie and you try to defend it, you're going to be thrown in the same category. So I would be
It's
very careful about how you go
crazy.
about doing that. As a reactor and someone who watches on the sidelines, I'm going to tell you right now, this guy's not taking any accountability for anything. I look for receipts, I look for evidence, and Beardo has shown those things. This guy is not. So that tells me everything right there. And the fact that he's on Instagram still continuously complaining about it and still continuously calling him names and calling his audience names and stuff is not toxic. If you really were not that toxic of a
Yeah.
person, you would have gotten on YouTube, you would have sat down and said, I got heated. I handled that in a pretty poor way, pretty tasteless way, and I apologize. You could have done something like that and probably have saved yourself a lot of light. But no, you did not. You decided to just really let it get to you, and you really just decided to go out there and really start doing some pretty unhinged shit. So, yeah, this is... I already have an idea of a couple of content creators who might come out here and try to defend you. Your colors have been kind of shown here.
Response was shite. But if you
Crazy.
get enough people to go and spam fucking blah 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 on somebody's fucking YouTube, then what? They win? No. If you side with me, then go fucking do something about it because I'm tired of doing this by myself. This is ridiculous. The dude is literally jerking himself off to this.
It's blatantly obvious, man. It has nothing to do with Beardo. You took this too far. You went out there and took things out of context. You took it too far. And still are taking it too far.
He could have easily, like, the very next day, you know what? I took it too far. I was a little too heated, you know what I mean? Let me apologize. I said some things out of context. It wasn't my intention, but it came out wrong. I'm sorry. No, he's literally just continuing to be kind of disrespectful, rude, toxic himself. And then the things he's saying, no, what are you doing? And you want people to jump on the bandwagon, and then you're saying, well, what else did he say? That like people are spamming him, going to his comments. Do you not realize that some of those people down in your comment section are also your own community, also not okay with what you're doing? Like, that says a lot.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. These responses are absolutely ridiculous.
If you don't like people with God complexes, he literally said in this last fucking video, he's better than me and all of us. What the fuck? I'm just gonna let that slide. Man, I just want to let it go, but to be honest with you, this is bullshit.
I don't want to finish the whole J-Cart's video so you guys can go over to his channel as well. I know you guys are already subscribed to him, but if you aren't already, go over there to his channel, subscribe. I want you guys to see the whole video, obviously, because I'm always watching J-Cart's. I love watching his like reaction videos, his thoughts on things too, you know. And it's a lot. But I thought maybe by ending the video, let me show you guys where you guys can go if you guys want to see the whole video of Beardo basically telling his side of the story and kind of the truth and the facts and the receipts. You've probably already seen this, but Proving Demons and Friends, you lied about it all. Here's the actual video, the whole clip. He basically goes through the live stream, and then any key points where there is like something being said that is not true or taken out of context, he shows like the actual evidence or the video or part of the video, whatever it is, or email receipts, kind of disproving what Andrew was saying the whole time. But yeah, definitely go check him out. Check out J-Cart's, Beardo. It's just such a disappointing situation. Like, we're all in this paranormal community together, whether you believe, don't believe, you want to believe, all these things. We should not be toxic together. You know how many comments I have seen everywhere. You can't debunk because you aren't there. You're non-believers, that's why you debunk. Debunkers ruin the fun. I wrote all this down because I've been seeing so many things. You're biased and you just hate them, or you don't like the creator. We don't need debunkers. You're haters. You never show proof. You go after small channels. You go after big channels. You just attack people. You just want the drama. You're just toxic. But it's like, honestly, just join any of like the debunkers live streams and you're gonna see how quote unquote toxic it really is. Like, honestly, no. I have seen situations where even people that maybe don't believe in the paranormal, maybe do believe, and they're all treated in the same way with respect. So I think it's insane. Like, this person, this creator is kind of trying to put a wedge between people in the community and like the paranormal community, but I feel like we should all just be getting along. Dusty here. I just wanted to come on here real quick because I have literally just seen that Beardo has actually posted his own like response video to everything going on Instagram with proven demons and his posts and stuff like that. I guess he has even talked to like Ghost Club Paranormal and things like that, and they're kind of calling it truce, where they may have their differences, but they also kind of believe that it was just taken too far, and maybe some other things, whatever they have said to proven demons and like Andrew, was kind of taken out of context. So I just thought it would be fair and it would be the right thing to at least mention that.